A few good examples of reflection use cases are dependency injection containers, calling private or protected methods, fields, or properties, serialization. Most serialization frameworks, like the ones we use in .NET to serialize to and from JSON and XML, use reflection. Type inspector applications are also a good use case, and so are code analysis tools. You will often use it when writing reusable libraries. Tools like object relational mappers are full of it, and so on. In fact, if you've ever worked with dynamics in C Sharp, you've used reflection. As the DLR, that's the dynamic runtime, which drives support for dynamics, uses reflection underneath the covers. So it is a pretty common thing to use, but it's not all good. Reflection is relatively slow. That doesn't mean you'll sit there waiting in front of your laptop, but it is slower than traditionally written code. So, if having better than average performance is a top priority, reflection should be one of your last options. We will learn exactly why reflection is relatively slow once we look into how it works behind the scenes in the next module. Also, security is merely a suggestion when using reflection. What I mean by that is that through reflection, we can easily call protected class methods, set private fields, and so on. We can do what we are not intended to do. And that can obviously have far reaching consequences. It's also quite error prone due to its dynamic nature. Reflection allows us to create and work with objects at runtime that were not checked at compile time. So, just like is the case in dynamic languages, you will only know that something went wrong at runtime instead of earlier. When using reflection, the process of manually checking if something you want to do can be done is your friend. And lastly, working with reflection is complex. It can take quite a bit of time to figure out exactly what you're doing and what the consequences are when working with reflection for the first time. That being said, I'm there to help you with that. Time to introduce the demo application.